The 9 cities under scrutiny included Buffalo City, Mangaung, Nelson Mandela Bay, Johannesburg and Cape Town, among others. It analysed the ease of starting a business, dealing with construction permits, getting electricity, registering property, enforcing contracts and trading across borders.
On a nutshell, the major findings of the reports are that no city overperforms others in all areas. So we see a diversity of results. For instance, city like Nelson Mandela Bay ranks very high on the dealing with construction permits. City of Mangaung ranks very high in enforcing contracts. City of Nelson Mandela Bay does not do very well in the getting electricity indicator, and City of Mangaung does not do very well in the registering property area.
The study found that there was no relationship between the size of a city and its rankings. So while Johannesburg scored highly in terms of registering property and Cape Town in terms of dealing with construction permits, smaller cities fared better in other indicators. The government says it's working with metros and municipalities to improve their delivery.
As Treasury, we're running a program called City Support Program. And essentially it attacks a couple of areas. The first is changing the fiscal framework for the funding of cities. But that's critical. If you had to fund infrastructure, and the bulk of which is very huge and financially demanding. So therefore you need to come with new instruments rather than depending on grants. So if you attack that, it creates a basis for improving infrastructure. The second one is actually supporting them with their systems and processes, which probably is at the core of underperformance of some of the municipalities. IT system very weak, processing of applications for property registration, etc., slow, etc. So building capacity at that level is what we're doing.
The bank also found that South African ports were among the world's most expensive. It says it's cheaper to export a container from a high-income OECD country than South Africa. Nompumelelo Siziba, SABC News, Johannesburg.